Alright, so equation number 3 here. Remember, the first thing to do is to always try to determine what type of equation we are looking at. In this case, look at the plus signs. I've only got a single plus sign, and it's located on my reactant side. Now, I could have 20 plus signs on my reactant side and have none on the other, and it's still going to be one type of reaction. Anytime that you have plus signs located either on one side or the other, but not on both, that means it's either going to be a synthesis reaction or a decomposition reaction. If the plus signs are located on the left-hand side, like in this equation, it is a synthesis reaction. If the plus signs are located on the product side and not on the reaction side, it's a decomposition reaction. But this one is a synthesis reaction. And once you do that, you don't have to worry about being a single synthesis or double synthesis. We don't worry about that. It's just a synthesis reaction. So now I'm going to go about balancing this equation. Once again, get organized. So I have aluminum and oxygen. And then of course I'm going to have the same on my product side, aluminum and oxygen. I have one aluminum right here. There's no subscript, so I just have one aluminum. And I have two oxygen on my reactant side. On my product side, I have two aluminum because of the two right there. And I have 3 oxygen because of the 3 right there. So clearly this is out of balance. Once again, I like to start with my odd numbers. If I have an even number and an odd number, I have to make that odd number even, otherwise I can never balance it. In order to make that side even, all I got to do, and the easiest way to make an odd number even, is to multiply it by 2. So I multiply this term by 2. Whenever I do that, it multiplies the aluminum and the oxygen. So my oxygen becomes 2 times 3, which is 6, and my aluminum is 2 times 2, which is 4. So now I go on to my reactant side. In order to make my aluminum 4, all I do is multiply by 4. In order to make my oxygen 6, I multiply it by 3. So now I have my aluminums are balanced and my oxygens are balanced. Once again, a very simple equation, but we always want to double check to make sure that we didn't overlook something. So 4 times 1 gives me 4 aluminum. 2 times 2 gives me 4 aluminum. 3 times 2 gives me 6 oxygen. 2 times 3 gives me 6 oxygen. This equation is balanced.